So when I was like 4, I had this like small camera, and then I used to like take it like with me around. Going on my first photography trip away from my parents was both exciting and challenging. As an aspiring photographer, I was eager to explore new locations and capture unique shots. However, being away from the comfort and support of my parents presented its own set of challenges. The trip was a great opportunity to test my skills and push myself out of my comfort zone. I had to navigate unfamiliar locations and deal with unexpected changes such as weather changes and equipment malfunctions. But with each challenge, I learned valuable lessons that helped me grow as a photographer. Despite the challenges, the trip was a huge success. I was able to capture some incredible shots and push myself beyond my limits. I learned a lot about myself and my capabilities as a photographer, and I came away from the experience with a newfound confidence in my skills. Overall, going on my first photography trip away from my parents was a challenging but rewarding experience. It taught me valuable lessons about independence, problem solving, and creativity, and it helped me grow as both a photographer and a person. The Aria Mountains in China are one of the poorest places in the country. When I visited, I was struck by the simplicity of life there. The people I met were living in conditions that most people would find challenging, yet they were incredibly happy. They had an incredible sense of community and took care of each other in ways that I had never seen before. I was surprised by the lack of modern technology and a simple way of life. There were no fancy cars, no skyscrapers, and no shopping malls. Instead, people lived in small houses made of wood and mud, and they grew their own food. They had a strong connection to the land and the environment, and it was inspiring to see how much they valued their natural surroundings. During my time in the Aria Mountains, I had the opportunity to meet some of the local people and learn about their lives. I realized how little I knew about their culture and way of life, and I was humbled by their generosity and kindness. They invited me into their homes, shared their food with me, and taught me about their traditions and customs. This experience made me reflect on my own life and how much I take for granted. I live in a world of convenience and luxury, where everything is available at the touch of a button. I had never considered how much I rely on technology and how distant I am from nature. It was a humbling experience to see how little people need to be content with their lives. After returning from the Aria Mountains, I came back with a renewed appreciation for the simple things in life and a desire to help those less fortunate. I realized that I have been blessed with so much and that it's my responsibility to give back to others who are not as fortunate. The trip to the Aria Mountains was truly an eye-opening experience that I will never forget. Recently, I had the opportunity to take a photography trip to Xinjiang, China, and I was amazed by the unique cultures and traditions of the people there. The region is home to a diverse range of ethnic groups, each with their own unique customs and practices. During my trip, I was fortunate enough to visit some truly beautiful places that are often overlooked by travelers. The vast grasslands, snow-capped mountains, and crystal-clear lakes were breathtaking and provided a perfect backdrop for my photography. The locals were incredibly welcoming and hospitable, eager to share their story and way of life with me. Despite the challenges that the locals have faced in recent years, they remain optimistic and hopeful for the future. It was inspiring to see how much they have come together to preserve their unique cultures and traditions, despite the difficult circumstances that they have faced. Overall, my photography trip to Xinjiang was an unforgettable experience that opened my eyes to a whole new world of cultures and traditions. I feel incredibly grateful to have had the opportunity to explore this beautiful region and to have captured its unique beauty through my photographs. Traditional photography is an art form that involves capturing images using a camera and film. It is a meticulous process that requires great care and attention to detail at every step. From the selection of the subject to the composition of the shot and to the development of the film and printing of the final photograph, each step is important and contributes to the uniqueness and quality of the final product. The result of this meticulous process is a photograph that is truly unique and of the highest quality. Each photograph is a one-of-a-kind work of art that cannot be replicated. Traditional photography is a testament to the skill and dedication of the photographer, and it is an art form that will never go out of style.